Toronto, Ontario. Along with Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. As we send it down ringside to Ray Ferraro, you look at these two teams and the way they operate from special teams, this could be a key area tonight.
Yeah, both teams were talking this morning about the need to stay out of the penalty box. Don't give the opportunity for the other team's power play to get rolling.
Opening face-off is set to go. Referee Gilles Levesque is ready to drop the puck. The Golden Knights take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Vegas plays the puck along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Schmidt. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Matthews. Picked up along the wall by Muzzin. Knocked away. Puck picked up by Marchessault. And it's a quick pass to Stone. Handles the puck. Here's a shot. Glove save. Quick reflexes. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Schmidt. And now he angles it across to Marchessault. Schmidt's got it near the point. Lets it fly. Oh, what a stop.
Yeah, he does a nice job here finding the puck as it works its way through. He's got to pick it up somewhere amongst all that traffic.
Toronto's moving it into the offensive end. Lets it fly. A quick one here, and look at this, the first goal of the game.
Man, I don't even think anyone's really settled into the game yet. And already we have the game's first goal. The old standby, low stick. The goalie beaten clean here. He can't catch it.
Toronto's got a quick goal here early in this first period, and with it, a different energy in this crowd.
Everybody gets ramped up a little bit. You score early, you hope you can. Now you have, you go get another.
Vegas skins a hold of the puck against the boards. Moves it up. Carlson swooping in on the attack. Right in front of the net. Backhander turns it away.
Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Vegas has it near the wall. Into the offensive end now. Lets it go. Trying to get the puck away from the Inferno here. Here they are on the attack. Here's a chance. Fires the wrist shot. Great save with the pad. Here's a chance on the backhand. Big stop by the keeper.
Yeah, he's pretty good positioning here, James. He makes the two stops back-to-back.
Here's a shot, and the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Still early on in this frame, James and Ray with you. So glad you could join us. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Quick pass to Janssen. Janssen's got it in the offensive zone. Hammers the shot. Big time stop.
Hey, James, big hit right over there.
Unleashes a cannon. Denies him. He got all of it. Vegas has the puck near the point. From the place 99 made famous. Easily turned away by the glove. Ross won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And that shot dies in traffic. Trying to escape the pressure. And now he moves it to Agostino. Puck lands right back onto the blade. Takes the feed at the point. Shot! And there's the save. The Golden Knights gain possession along the wall. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. Centered out in front. That's intercepted. Look at this, pushing and shoving after the whistle.
Yeah, it got heated up pretty quickly.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah, I don't know if this is from the other game or if it's just from today, but man, they went at it quick.
Oh, and he caught him right there, and that'll pretty much do it.
Yeah, that's not going to go to the judges. Oh, that'll do it, and you can tell who won. Listen to the building.
Lots of time left in this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Here they come on the attack.
3 minutes, 3 seconds.
Stone's got it against the boards. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Barry's picking up momentum through center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And he makes the save.
One of the NHL's most popular players, the Flower, makes another stop there.
Moves it to Stastny. Gives them nothing in front.
Aggressive stop out on top of the crease to make the save on a dangerous chance.
Nylander's gaining momentum. Jabs the puck away. Oh, just a textbook hit. And he slides it quickly to Stastny. From the left side, takes it at center. From the point, they take control of it. Grips it and rips it. Stops the rocket of a shot. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Lets it go. Makes the save with the trapper.
Schmidt's able to get everything behind this hit. He really lays one on here.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Glove save, and an easy one at that.
I need to take another look at that. I thought there was room to get by. Clearly, I was wrong. I'm glad I don't have to take the hit he just took.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. They've got numbers. Quick feed to Carlson with the stop. Dermott's moving it ahead. Tape-to-tape feed on the blue line. To his teammate. Vegas has possession of it now. Takes it across the blue line. Takes it right in the chest. And there's the whistle, giving him a chance to exhale. Still plenty of time left in this frame. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Dumps it in. Vegas takes possession along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Nosek. They've got the defense outnumbered. Carrier's going to play it against the half wall. And that goes off a player. Scooped up along the wall by Holden. Hammers one from the point. He's got the puck with all sorts of traffic around him. Carries it across the line. And now he tries to get it across to Riley. Carrier's got the puck along the wing. Here's a short pass to Carrier. Oh, that gets a piece of the stick.
Yeah, he got out tight to him, James. There's nowhere for that puck to go.
Here's a chance. Here's the pass. A simple stop with the glove by Fleury.
Oh, he snaps the glove save off there. Excellent chance in the slot.
More than half the period left to play. 1-0 the score. Center's jammed up and the winger grabs the puck. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Sends a pass over. Snaps it on net. Glove save, and an easy one at that. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, a clutch save! Back to the blue line. Strong defensive effort. Centering pass in front. Scores! What a shot!
This makes the coaches look smart every time. They depend on him for offense, and he delivers, James, time and time again.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Quick pass to Theodore.
Assisted by number 11, Zach.
Picked up along the boards by Stastny. And now it's over to Marchessault. Receives the pass. Moves it to Theodore. Here's a chance. Makes the save as that goes off the glove. Good read by the winger as the two setters tie up. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Tavares takes it across the line. Here's an opportunity and makes the save. Great reflexes, another save.
Nice work in there after the first stop. He's got to find the puck to save the second.
That's a solid check on the play. And that one's turned away.
Well, that thing sounded like a car crash when those two guys came together. He took the bad end of that hit. Now he needs some help at the bench.
And I think he's seen enough because he stops the play covering up the puck.
Oh, guys are going to be bent over trying to gasp for breath. They'll be in favor of that move. Marchessault's been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit right through the body. Marchessault's injury clearly is a leg injury, lower body. You see him hopping down the tunnel towards the locker room to get some treatment.
We'll try to get an update from the media relations department here shortly. Unleashes a cannon! Oh, comes up with a stop. Peary's carrying it ahead. Lets it go and makes the save.
Really good puck control by the goal.
He scores!
James, I'm really impressed here. They just gave up a goal. Now they turn it around, go back down the ice, and they equalize the one they just gave up. When the goaltender gets into the butterfly, he's just trying to take away as much of the net as he can. He's got lots covered, not enough as he gets beaten for a tally.
Vegas has narrowed that gap to one, and lots of time here left in this first.
Pretty aggressive up the ice. Even though they're down a couple, you can tell they were trying to push this to close the gap to within one before the intermission.
Along the half wall with the puck. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. He scores! Well, that didn't take long.
Now the coaches get the chance after giving up a goal, they make a change. He puts the right guys on the ice because they go right back down the ice and score. This is why you keep your head on a swivel. Defensively, you've got to find where the open man is. Otherwise, you've got a guy standing there pounding a one-timer from the high slot.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Toronto's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Puck grabbed by Van Riemsdyk. With possession along the wall. Feeds it down low. Shot! Stick save for the goalie!
Somehow the shooter got loose in the slot, but the goaltender's equal to the task. That's a good save. He doesn't need a whole lot of chances to finish, but when you're up among the league leaders, you get chances, you put them away.
Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Big time stop! Gautier's won it in their own end. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Vegas gets the puck near the boards. Look out! Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Shot deflected, denied by the goaltender. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Here's a backhander. Oh, what a stop with the stick.
Always a focal point of the opposition is trying to shut him down. One of the league leaders in points. He's really tough to get a handle on.
And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Trying to get back on the attack now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Carrier. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Quick feed to Nosek. Takes the feed. Glass setting up against the wall. Slides the puck over. Misses high.
That feels like a wasted opportunity. You got to get it on target.
Might have skipped. And that goes off the post and out.
Vegas can't get any closer. A really good scoring chance ends when the puck hits the post.
Kapanen's got the puck. Centering pass! Blows them up on that hit. Puck dumped in. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Angles it over to Theodore. And now he angles it across to Stastny. Moves the puck. Puck scooped up by Stastny. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Through center along the wing. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass. All alone! Huge stop on the breakaway!
Oh, you don't get many of these. He's right in on goal, but the goalie's better.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Carries it in. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. Van Riemsdyk's been nabbed for tripping. Played with fire. He got burned, Ray.
He's digging around for the puck, and sometimes you just get caught. This time the player goes down, and he's got to go to the box.
Toronto's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
This is why you have meetings in the morning. You look at video of the penalty killers. You try to establish what their tendencies are going to be. Push the penalty killers into some place they're not comfortable.
9 minutes, 40
Sends the pass over. Gets in front of it.
Save is good. Better yet, that rebound doesn't stay in front of the net. It's over to safety in the corner.
Nice pass. Puts it on net. He scores!
Wow, this could be something that changes your year around. You get a few bounces like this, or you don't get a few bounces like this. The puck's off the post in the net. The goalie doesn't get a clean look at this with the traffic in front of the net. He's trying to find the puck, and by the time he does, it's behind him.
Stastny's won the draw. Moves it quickly over to Schmidt. Can't keep a hold of it. The Leafs have it against the wall. Here's an odd man rush. Sends it across. And that one's broken up by a great defensive play.
59 seconds.
Here's a short pass to Stone. That goes off the twing.
This is a quality chance that the goaltender turns aside right from the slot.
Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Quick pass to Patan. Here they are on the attack. Sends it over. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And he gains the zone here. into the corner of the attacking area. Moves it to Spezza. Here's a shot, just wide. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Peary's got it along the wing. Here's a shot. Scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in.
Goalie burps up this rebound here. It comes right back into the shooting area, and the rebound is put away.
Vegas is back at center ice. They seem to be shaking off that slow start.
Well, yeah, they got a lot of cobwebs to bang out right now because they were terrible early. But that goal gives them some chance here.
Taken by Gravel. And now he moves it to Agostino. And he slides it quickly to Gauthier. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone.
I like he wants to move it quickly, but make a safer play than that.
Takes the feed. Good use of the body on the play. They've got numbers. Moves with the puck at the corner. Vegas has it near the wall. Dumps it in. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Has some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Quick feed to Gravel. Taken along the wall by Gravel. Feeds the puck across to Agostino. They've got the defense outnumbered. On the one-timer, and a beautiful stop by the glove.
Shop for everything. You can get new styles of jerseys, shirts, hats, and more in our team store.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Vegas is trying to get back into this one, but they've got to find a way to get a couple goals in order to even things up. Moves it quickly over to Carrier. Now he takes it over the line. Handles the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Holden. On the one-timer. Big-time stop there. Sends it quickly to Kapanen. And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Kapanen's in good position to create a scoring chance, but he bobbles the puck, and the chance is gone.
Lets one go. Just wide. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Moves it around along the half wall. Shoots it, comes up with the stop. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. Here's a chance. Here's a shot. Off the skate and scores!
You can have it bounce off the skate, James, but look at that. They've waved this off. This looks like a kicking motion is ruled by the referee. The official has to make a call on the ice immediately. He waved off this goal, but after talking to the war room, they look at it under several different looks. He comes back and he says, no, this is a good goal.
The Golden Knights need to find a way to answer back here in this first period. And now it's grabbed by Dermott. Here's a short pass to Spezza. Spezza's got it along the boards. Great glove save.
Nate Schmidt, time of the goal, 12 minutes, 48 seconds.
Well past the midway mark of this period, Vegas still needs one more goal in order to even things up. Carlson's won it off the faceoff. Over the line they come. Floats it right onto the tape. Puck picked up by Dermott. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Jansson's picking up steam. And there's a lucky souvenir for someone in the crowd as the puck heads out of play. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. Slides it to Nylander. Slides the puck to Tavares. Quick pass to Nylander. Takes the pass. And now it's over to Dermott. Nearing the point. Puts it to the front of the net. Stopped by the goaltender. Takes a shot. Denies him again.
No time to take a breath. He made that first stop, and then the puck turns around on him again.
And another stop.
Really good stop. After he made the first one, he's got to find the puck, and he's in position again. It's been a great night for him. He's got 2 goals already, but you know he'd love to pull a hat trick out, see if he can get a 3rd one.
Is the 3rd the easiest or the hardest?
Oh, it's the hardest for sure. Who knows if you're going to get another chance in a game.
Here they come on the attack. Lays the body. Kicked away with the steal. Grabbed along the boards by Kerfoot. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Sent into the offensive zone. Vegas has possession of it now. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Excellent stick work on the play. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Beats the goalie, but can't beat the post.
The Golden Knights can't believe their bad luck. A really good shot hits the goalpost, and they can't close the gap.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Set it out in front, and that banks off a stick. Oh, he got clobbered.
Man, did he ever. And to make matters worse, he's got a stick knocked out of his hands. Now he's got to go chase the twig down.
Oh, and another big stop. McNabb's got it into offensive territory. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Stone. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Moves it to Osterley. On the attack along the boards. Hammers a shot. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender.
In tight, he had to make an excellent save.
And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Takes it across the blue line. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall. Vegas gains control of the puck. Gets the puck over to Clarkson. Quick feed to Waugh. Slides it across. Sends a pass over. Receives the pass. Nylander's got it in the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Clarkson. Takes the feed. That goes off a twig. Matthews carries it through the neutral zone. Into the corner. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Muzzin. Sends it down low. Scooped up along the wall by Matthews. Picks off the feed.
I didn't like that play at all, James. That's got to go back behind the net where it's safer.
Zekov's got it against the boards. Handles the puck at the point. Fires it. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. Quick shot. Big time glove save.
The most fun save for the goaltender, the glove stop. Hyman's used all of his weight to lay this hit along the board. Really solid contact.
In the final moments of this period, it's a 1-goal game at this point. 4-3 is the score. Picked up along the boards by Van Riemsdyk. Scores! What a counterpunch!
Wow, that didn't take very long. After giving up a goal, they get right back onto the attack. A quick flick of the wrist, and that snapshot beats the goaltender. He's in the low slot. He doesn't have much time to think about it.
Toronto's got the lead here late in this first period. Nosek's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck. Puck grabbed by Carrier. Here's a pass down low. Slides the puck over. Shore's got it on the offensive end. A chance in front. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Slides it over with pace to Glass. Here's an odd man rush. Comes to the point. Here's a shot. Denies him on the play. Moves the puck. Point shot. What a stop as he puts out the fire. Works it across to Nosek. Along the half wall with the puck. With possession along the wall. Wrist one in front. He scores. 80s hockey night here.
Oh, I love the 80s. You score, I score, you score, I score. You hope at the end of the night you get the bigger number. Now, the only way he's stopping this one is if it hits him. As soon as the shooter went to shoot it, the goaltender dropped into the butterfly. He's looking around that traffic, hoping he can find it.
Getting into the later stages of this period, Vegas is still trailing by 1 as they step in for the draw. Stasty's won it. Moves it quickly over to Peary. Sends the pass over. Knocked away. Barry's got it across the line. Takes a shot. Quick shot. Stones him in front.
Yeah, he's a sharp save, James. Right in the middle of the ice, he makes the stop and pushes it away.
Solid body contact. Hyman's got it along the boards. Hammers a shot. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket.
Stastny's got to know right before he takes this hit that he's going to get run over.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Into the offensive zone. Move to the middle. Lets it go. Wide of the net.
No, he's got to get that on target. That's a scoring chance, and he doesn't even make the goaltender make a save.
Here's a short pass to Gravel. Puts it up front. Nice pass. And now he angles it across to Tavares. Tavares plays it against the boards. Thunderous hit.
Well, that's inevitable. He had his head down, got hit so hard he dropped his stick. Now he's got to go pick it up before he can join the play again.
That's why coaches say keep your head up, right?
That's one of the reasons.
To get your 50-50 tickets for the grand prize tonight, we'll make that draw.
He clearly thought he had room to get by, but it got closed off in a hurry. He took a big hit there.
Spezza's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Carries it across the line. Centering pass! Patan's going to play it to the corner. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Scores!
It's like an endless supply of goals. It doesn't ever seem to be a stop to this. Somebody scores, you know, or feel like there's another one coming very quickly. I don't think the goaltender gets a look at this at all, James. He just drops into the butterfly. He's hoping the thing hits him through that traffic.
Here in the late going to the frame, the Leafs now lead by 2. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Moves the puck across to Spezza. To his teammate. Slides it back to the blue line. The Golden Knights look to start the transition game. Here they are on the attack with the stop. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Taken along the wall by Carrier. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone.
Down here in the game, you've got to make something happen. They're forcing it a bit.
Vegas has it in their own zone. They've got numbers. Carrier's got it to the side. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Carries it in. Back to the point it goes. And he stands tall in goal. The first frame is complete as the horn sounds, ending the first 20 minutes of play.
Looking for a way to show love for your team? Don't forget, Team Hat Giveaway Night is right around the corner. The first 3,000 fans in the arena will pick up an official Team Hat.
As both teams head to their respective rooms, we'll go recharge ourselves and get ready for a big second period. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Period number 2 underway. They got a tough act to follow after a very entertaining first 20 minutes. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
Fleury's had lots of pad taps in that first period, James. I don't know what the score might look like if he wasn't so good.
Stone's taking it from his own end. Stone swooping in on the attack. Moved in front. He scores.
That's a scorer's goal right there. That puck is on and off his stick in a hurry. He's so tight to the net, he has to get rid of it before the goalie can readjust.
Vegas is back to center ice, and now that much closer to tying things up.
They're just filled with confidence and adrenaline now. Their bench exploded when they scored that goal to bring them to within one marker.
Number 26, Paul Stastny, assisted by number 61, Mark Stone.
With the blast, he scores! Austin Matthews clutch!
I don't know if this is the hardest shot ever, but this is a quick release. Beats the goalie low glove side.
Toronto's now gone up by a pair in the second.
So they've got a 2-goal lead. Some people say it's the worst lead in hockey. Well, guess what? I'll take the worst lead as opposed to trailing by 2.
Yeah, you know what's better than down by 2? Being up by 2, right?
Of course it is.
Simple. Snapper from the slot. Too much congestion in front. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Here's the pass. Makes the save. Toronto's been the more aggressive team offensively, and they continue to lead here in the second. Kerfoot's won the draw. Puck scooped up by Barry. Shuts him down.
Doesn't look like much, but the defensemen are helped out by this puck being in the corner.
Blocked in traffic. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Routine save made by Anderson. Quick pass to Kapanen. Kapanen's carrying it ahead. A chance on goal, and that one's stopped. Pins him against the boards as they battle for the loose puck. Dished on over to Carrier. Carrier's going to play it against the half wall. Moves it to Nosek. Levels him with the hit. And the long-range shot goes off target. They've got the defense outnumbered. Moves it around along the half wall. Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Over the line they come. Takes that pass back at the point. Takes the feed. Oh, he stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there.
Noshik's on the receiving end of this huge hit. Sometimes you've got nowhere to go.
Toronto's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Comes up with the stop.
Away from harm's way. That's a good save.
Taken by Roy. Tries to get it out of harm's way. Now over to Janssen. Here's a chance. Sends it across. Lets the wrister go. And now it's grabbed by Clarkson. He might have a step here. He's in. Scores! Wow, what a goal!
Nice hands, great finish. Little short break, and it's in the net. He must have seen a sliver of room there. He doesn't waste any time. He snaps that past the goalie and capitalizes on the breakaway.
Vegas has a nice injection of life here in this second period with that goal.
Completely changes the complexion of the game. Down by a couple, it seems a long way away. Now down by one, it seems possible.
From off the boards, takes the feed inside the zone. Denies him! Takes the puck along the boards. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Quick feed to Matthews. Big chest save as he gobbled that one up with the trapper. The Leafs have put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead here early in the second. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Grabbed along the boards by Holden. Here they come on the attack. Out front, and he puts that one aside with ease. Tries to feed it over to Nylander. Here's an odd man rush. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
There are times you try to do too much. He's got good hands, but maybe a more simple play's the right one there.
Handles the puck. Tavares has the puck against the half wall. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Peary's got it into offensive territory. Laying the body. Toronto's got the puck now. There's the whistle as things will slow down here for a moment.
Always a good play if you're not sure what's going on. Freeze the puck. Wow, did the ice get small for him? There's nowhere to go, and he had to absorb this huge hit.
Lots of time left in this period. Carlson's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Theodore.
Tuch's able to take that quick pass. He's already got a couple of goals. He's looking for a third.
Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a reaction! Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Puck picked up by Nosek. Takes a shot, stopped by the goaltender. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck down low. Centering pass. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. Quick pass across to Spezza. Takes it across the blue line. And now he moves it quickly to Janssen. He'll keep it alive and moves it ahead. Here they are on the attack. From the slot, fires away. That's off a stick. Puck grab by Kerfoot. Moves close to the point. Hard blast. And a great save. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Pushes it across to Hyman. With some momentum driving towards the net. And there's the save.
Oh, he had to get up tight to the puck. In close. He takes away any room.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Looks to pass it to Clarkson. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Hello!
James, I honestly feel the boards rattle when those hits are on my side of the ice.
And he makes the save.
Oh, he reads the play really well to get out and aggressive to make that save. Seacock's not letting anybody off the hook. Straight up against the wall, and he throws a heavy hit.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Ross won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Blast from the blue line. Oh, he misses the net.
Not by much, but I guess it really doesn't matter, right? If it's not on net, it can't go in.
Fair point. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Takes the feed after his goalie chooses not to cover up. Takes the pass. Shore's got the puck. Blast from the point. Great save with the stick. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Stone's got it on the offensive end. Here he is in front. Backhander in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
Nice move by the goalie to get out close to the shooter.
He scores! On the rebound, lights the lamp for the goal.
Get to the net. That's where the goals are. The rebound sits there, and he puts it away.
This neutral zone face-off set to go, and we are back underway. Takes a shot with the stop. Right in the slot. Lets it go from the slot. Scores! And the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a crushing goal to give up. But the other guys worked hard for it. They pressed the play, and now they've got the lead. That's a good shot. He zips it by the goaltender, but he works himself into a clean area on the ice to shoot this from the high slot.
The Golden Knights get in front here in the second.
It's been a pretty tight game, not much on either side, but they've got the lead now.
Carlson's won possession. Here's a short pass to Carlson. And now he passes it to Peary. Here's a shot and makes the save. Puck scooped up by Gravel. Penalty coming up as the whistle stops the play. Gravel's getting 2 for hooking.
You get caught when you don't move your feet. Now you've got to reach out to slow the player down. He's in the box.
Rightly so. Vegas gets set to go to work on the power play for the first time tonight.
It'll be their initial power play of the evening, James. The best power plays, they move the puck and move their feet at the same time. You'll force the penalty killers back a little more defensively than they'd like to be.
Quick pass. Scores! They deliver big time with the man advantage.
Yeah, they use that extra man to their advantage. Move the puck very quickly. That's a nice goal. Wow, he powders that on the one-timer. Really good timing to wait for the puck and then hammer it home.
Vegas has now built themselves up a 2-goal lead here in the second. Have you been impressed by their performance?
I have, and they have to keep playing this way. The game has changed from 5 years ago where you could defend. Now you have to keep attacking.
Lets it go! Scores! Anything you can do, I can do better.
Wow, that didn't take very long, did it? They give up the 1 goal and they go right back down the ice and score. That's really impressive work. Goalie's trying to read here. He gets out at the top of his crease, makes the move to the butterfly, still gets beat up over the blocker.
Toronto's back to center ice, and now it is just a deficit of 1.
What a difference just the 1 goal makes in the way that you look at the game, what makes you think is possible. They only need 1 more to even this up.
Takes a shot! Great glove save!
It's been a great night for him. He's got 2 goals already, but you know he'd love to pull a hat trick out, see if he can get a 3rd one.
Is the 3rd the easiest or the hardest?
Oh, it's the hardest for sure. Who knows if you're going to get another chance in a game.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Vegas takes possession along the wall. Moves it to Schmidt. Picks it off, and they turn on the pressure. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
Just 20 seconds apart. That's a pair of goals. You wonder what momentum is. 2 quick goals will do it. He makes a great play on the net. He's been doing it all season long. That's why he leads this team in goals.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Taken by Muzzin. Quick feed to Barry.
Oh, he laid a solid hit on him there. He was waiting for him and laid the shoulder right into him.
That might loosen a few of the choppers on that play. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Angles it over to Theodore. Oh, absolutely owns the crease tonight. Carries it across the line. There's the whistle stopping play. Penalty coming up here. The call is hooking on the play.
This is a penalty of bad positioning. You reach out to try and slow the guy down, you're going to get called almost every time.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
Once you get a power play goal early in a game, you start to feel pretty good about yourself. Now you get another opportunity. You
Scores!
maybe.
Wait a second here.
Yeah, I think this is a high stick. This was disallowed right away, and now they'll get another look to confirm. Well, the referee's not going to be very popular, is he? He reverses the call on the ice after talking to the league office. This goal will count.
Vegas has found a way to break the deadlock here with a goal in the 2nd.
They'd love to get another one. Really take control of this if they can in the middle period.
And now it's grabbed by Muzzin from the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Matthews. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Slides it quickly to Peary. Picks off the pass. Play whistle dead because of an offside. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Golden Knights are hanging on to this 1-goal lead. They'd love to add another. Stastny's won the draw here in the open ice. Now a quick pass to Peary. Heads deep inside the offensive zone. The Leafs scoop it up along the boards. Matthews moves it into the attacking end. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Shoots it, and that one's turned away. Slides it diagonally to Stone. And it's a quick pass to Peary. Picks off the pass. Passes it to Carrier. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, he stopped that one. That was a fireball. Matthews plays the puck. Unleashes a cannon. Nowhere for that shot to go through. He scores! Austin Matthews clutch.
Close up the wickets, Tendy. That thing's right through your legs. That's a pretty good shot. Goalies hate getting beat through the 5-hole.
Noseks won the draw. Puck picked up by Schmidt. Schmidt's got it across the line. Here's a short pass to Schmidt. Oh, great play to use the wall handling the pass. That's intercepted. Spencer's got it along the wing. Good hit. Vegas looks to move the puck from their own end. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. A chance from the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. He scores. No hole in a second here. They're saying no goal.
Immediately, this is waved off. This is not going to be a goal. Kapanen's shot is able to elude the goalie, but almost immediately you can see in his body language that he wonders if there's a problem.
I thought this one was going to count, but clearly not here. Well, they obviously didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. And now he moves it to Kerfoot. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Toronto's regained possession of the puck. Vegas looks to attack. Rips it, turns it aside. Puck grabbed by Zikov. Puck scooped up by Hyman. Moves the puck over to Kerfoot. Rocks him on the play.
Man, when you got 2 goals, it's your night. You want to look for a third one. He's got the puck in the offensive zone again.
Big hit. Toronto's got possession here in the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop. Fleury's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Off a stick. Scores!
2 goals in 50 seconds. So quickly on the board.
Conversely, deflating for the other team.
Man, that is a kick in the shins right there. They just couldn't stop the bleeding. Man, it looks like a bus depot in front of the net. You know it's a tough one when you can't see the goalie. That means he can't see the puck.
Toronto's given themselves control of this game now with a 1-goal lead in the second.
They'd like to get another before they go in for the second intermission. You'd love at least a couple goal lead going into period 3.
On the attack along the boards. Vegas has possession of it now. And he slides it quickly to Peary. They've got numbers. Denies him on the slapper. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Intercepted. Handles it along the blue line. Lets the wrister fly. He scores! That's 3 on the road. I can't imagine too many hats being tossed, though, here.
No, there's not going to be. I mean, this is a terrific game for him. He's got 3, and you're right, on the road, nobody's throwing their bucket. A quick flick of the wrist, and that snapshot beats the goaltender. He's in the low slot. He doesn't have much time to think about it.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Quick pass to Nylander. Moves the puck along the half wall. Quick feed down low. Moves it to Nylander. Turns it away. Taken by Carlson. And now it's grabbed by Van Riemsdyk. Here's the chance. And that caroms right off the mask. Quick feed to Stastny. Slides the puck down low. Unable to reach that one. Carries it in. And now he tries to get it across to Muzzin. And that's taken by the defense. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Vegas looks to go on the attack.